Welcome to Lesson 2 of the Divine Nature of the Old Testament. I am your instructor, Reverend Dr. Thomas Thorsted. The Old Testament, a rich tapestry of faith, history, and wisdom, comprises 39 distinct books penned over approximately 1,000 years. These books, each with its unique voice and perspective, collectively narrate the story of God's relationship with humanity. The Old Testament is traditionally divided into three main sections: the Law, the Prophets, and the Writings. The first section we will discuss is called the Law. The Law, also known as the Torah or Pentateuch, forms the bedrock of the Old Testament. It consists of the first 5 books: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. These books lay the foundation for understanding God's covenant with His people, His moral expectations, and the establishment of Israel as a nation. Genesis narrates the creation of the world, the fall of humanity, and the early history of God's chosen people. Exodus recounts the dramatic exodus of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt, the giving of the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai, and the establishment of the Mosaic covenant. Leviticus details the sacrificial system, the Levitical priesthood, and the various laws and rituals governing the Israelites' worship and daily lives. Numbers records the Israelites' journey through the wilderness, their struggles with faith and obedience, and their preparations to enter the Promised Land. Deuteronomy, a collection of Moses' final speeches, reiterates the law and its importance, urging the Israelites to remain faithful to God as they prepare to inherit the land. The second section is called the Prophets. The Prophets section of the Old Testament comprises 2 distinct groups: the former, major prophets, and the latter, minor prophets. The former prophets, Joshua, Judges, Samuel, and Kings, narrate the historical events of the Israelites' conquest of the Promised Land. Their struggles to establish a nation, the rise and fall of kings, and the eventual division and exile of the kingdom. The latter prophets, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and the 12 minor prophets, deliver inspired messages from God, challenging injustice, calling for repentance, and offering hope for the future. Their words echo through the ages, reminding us of God's sovereignty, His justice, and His unwavering love for His people. The third section is called the Writings. Some surveys will split the writings in 2 sections: wisdom and historical books. The Writings, a diverse collection of poetic, wisdom, and historical books, complete the Old Testament canon. The poetic books, Psalms, Proverbs, and Job, express the depths of human emotion, offering prayers, praises, laments, and proverbs that resonate with timeless wisdom and spiritual insight. The wisdom literature, Ecclesiastes and Song of Songs, explores the deeper questions of life's meaning, purpose, and the complexities of human relationships. The historical narratives, Ruth, Esther, Daniel, Ezra, Nehemiah, and Chronicles, provide further historical accounts, highlighting God's faithfulness, His providence, and His continued involvement in the lives of His people. Together, the Law, the Prophets, and the Writings form a harmonious tapestry, revealing the story of God's relationship with humanity. Each book contributes its unique thread to the grand narrative of creation, covenant, redemption, and the hope of a future where God's kingdom will reign supreme. Let us continue with Lesson 3 in the next video.